Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and I am pretty excited for this topic. It wasn't created by our team. It was suggested by a lady that watches our videos. Her name is Claridad Victorero, and she says, "Hey, how about a topic on credit so that it helps our youth?" And I said, "Hey, you know what? That's pretty good." So we talked about it in the team. And we came up with something simple to the point, and hopefully you can enjoy it and share it. Well, as some of you have seen some of my videos, I talk about systems and how this whole planet is ran by systems, powerful systems. One of them being the credit card department. They're very, very powerful. They do studies on how the brain works. They do studies on how it spends, where it spends, why it spends, everything. And many people think they're gonna outdo that system. Impossible. I mean, they pour by the millions and millions of dollars on how to get people to spend. So nowadays it's so easy to spend. You could sit at home, you can purchase TVs, you could even purchase cars. There's I didn't say it on the Spanish video, but there's some buildings that they're creating where you purchase a car and then you go and you pick it up, and everything is through the credit card. Everything's through credit. So nowadays you can purchase anything. As I was saying, you can purchase food, you can purchase TVs, you can purchase socks, you can purchase anything you can purchase. And the credit cards are probably having a blast because people that are not aware as to how to use the credit card, and most of the people are not aware, let me tell you. And it's already been said that people that borrow money, people that are in debt are like slaves. You know, we're all gonna have debt. Well, the majority of the people are gonna have debt, but you can't have too much credit where all you do is work just to pay it off. Anyway, so this lady, Claridad, she says, give us some insight so maybe we can help our youth with credit. And she makes sense. The credit card companies understand that a new batch of people are coming in every year. As soon as they get out of high school and they're 18, credit cards will send them a card with their name on it, name, last name. All they do is need to sign and get it activated, and there they go, they start their credit. Now credit card systems understand that they're not going to give them $10,000. They would be at a loss, but they start them off with a small amount, maybe $250. Then it builds to $500, maybe $1,000, and it just builds. If they don't know how to use the credit and they don't know how to pay it back, chances are they're going to take the credit away. They're not going to get a credit card. And it's going to be those people that have it and people that don't have it. Now, some people are going to say, well, it's better not to have it. I don't agree with that 100% because I know that many times when I have to travel, my credit card gets me the tickets to fly out. It allows me to check into any hotel and rent a car or whatever. With a credit card, you can do a lot. Now, when I usually come back from my trip, I go to the bank, pull the money, pay it in full. A lot of people don't do that. If they did, they would have an advantage, but they don't. And the youth, going back to the youth, they think it's free money. And when the lady, Claridad Victorero, asked me to do this video, I thought of my son, my oldest son, and I made a mistake. I didn't sit down and talk to my 3 children, only because whenever we went out on vacation, of course, we would pay with a credit card, with a check, with cash, with whatever it was, we would pay, and they didn't have to worry about it. Well, my oldest son got a credit card, and he thought it was free money. He started buying here and there and there, and when I saw him purchasing all this stuff, I told him, I called him in and I said, hey, that's not free money. You're gonna have to pay it back, and you have to take care of your credit. If you don't take care of your credit, you're not gonna have any credit later on. If you wanna buy a car or a house, or you want more credit for whatever reason, they're not going to give it to you. And well, he learned his lesson. Now I learned my lesson too. For my middle child and my younger daughter, we did talk to them a little bit more. Both of them are doing good. Now my son is back to power, I believe, and everything's moving accordingly. But if you can help your youth avoid what happened with my son, or with maybe Claridad, her children, or maybe somebody that she knows. Talk to them about it. It's not free money. It's got to be paid back, and it's got to be used responsibly. Now, I'm not saying for you to get it and get indebted. I only have one credit card. That's all I have, plus my ATM card. That's it. My ATM card is money direct from my bank, and the credit card, of course, it's a card that I use whenever I need to travel. It's okay to use it like that. Now, the big systems, the systems that have all the money that to lend out either for homes or cars or credit, they're putting a grade on the new batch of youth that's coming in to get credit, and they give them a number. The FICO score, it could be 300, 350, or as high as 850. And according to that grade is how they're going to lend them the money. And they're either going to charge them a little bit for the money or a lot for the money. And if you have a low number on your grade, it's going to cost you a lot more money to borrow money. But if you have a big number, it's going to cost you less money to borrow a lot of money. So those are things to look at. Once, when my children were younger, I remember we would go out on vacation. And of course, Dad, can I have this? Dad, can you buy me that? Dad, can I get that? And my wife and I would always, well, not always, but we would get into a battle once in a while. Yes, they can have it. No, they can't. Back and forth. And I thought of it one day and I said, you know what? Let them start learning how to manage their own money. So we would pull out $100. Here's 100. Here's 100. Here's 100. It's your money. You do with it whatever you want. If you spend it all on the first day, you're not going to have any for the rest of the time. And my wife almost made a mistake where she said, well, if you don't spend it, you got to give it back. And I said, no, wait. Then you're going to teach them how to spend, and you're going to force them to spend. So instead, if they don't spend it, they can keep it, and they can keep it for next time. So yeah, we agreed on that one. And so when you give your children money, let's say on a Sunday, here you go, here's $10, spend them or save them, do whatever you want with them, and they have the power to choose, the power to make their own decision. Wow, if I can go buy an ice cream, I'm still gonna have $9 or whatever. I can go buy a toy and I still have $3. If they have to return them back to you, they're gonna spend them all. And you're gonna teach them how to get into spending habits. But if they don't have to return them, what's going to happen is that they're probably going to come to a conclusion, wow, if I don't spend all of it now, I can save the next ones and the ones after that, and maybe get me a bike or get me a game. And they start being creative and they start learning how to save their money. So that's how we did with our 3 kids, where they could do with their money whatever they wanted to do with their money on vacation. And then on the weekends, if we gave them money, they can do the same. So maybe for you, you can do the same thing. For the youth, if you have youth already that's going to be getting out of high school or in college, take your time to sit down and talk to them about it. Let them know that building up credit is important. If they're going to be buying a house, which hopefully everyone buys a house, it's important to take care of their credit. And it starts with that one small credit card. Now, people think you shouldn't be promoting. I'm not promoting credit to get into debt with credit. I'm not promoting that. I'm saying it's good to have credit. That's what I am saying. Very well. So in conclusion, youth, take care of your credit. For all of you that are watching, there's a young man that watches our videos, and he sent me a long message. Man, that guy's headed for the right path. His mentality is sharp. He's looking out for information like this already. He's only 18. So we get this information into our youth at an early age, or if you are youth, hey, congratulations, take care of your credit. Putting your card down, your name goes with it. So if you're not being responsible later on, they might even take it away. You're not gonna have credit. And many times it is needed to get out there and travel and know the world like I do. And then when you come back and pay it and use it when you need it. Very well, we're gonna leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Iñiguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Congratulations and thank you for watching until the end. If you like the information,
There are more videos that you can watch. Also, if you're not part of this community yet where you're subscribed, you can subscribe down here. Also, make your comments. I love reading comments, and share, because that's what makes the channel grow. Thank you and welcome to the channel.